Well, the pandemic, as you know, is over, but thousands of people say they're still struggling with injuries from the COVID vaccine and other treatments.
Tonight, our Rebecca Lindstrom investigates the push to fund the federal program that promised to make it right.
Lawmakers across the country say our investigation prompted them to demand answers about why it's taking the Countermeasures Injury Compensation Program, or CICP, so long to process claims.
I appreciate you bringing it to everybody's attention.
Congressman Mike Collins saw 11 Alive's investigation on frustrations
All of this is paperwork.
mounting with the CICP.
Go first.
People like Alan Story, recovering from a cascade of health problems after receiving the vaccine. 2 years later, he still has no idea if his claim will be approved.
They keep asking for more. It's just roadblock after roadblock, it seems like.
Collins sat down to talk with the program's director and says part of the problem is technology.
They did not even have a computer system in place, a software system to handle people making requests or even inquiring about what their status was, which was what you were talking about in y'all's reporting.
The CICP has asked Congress for $15 million to enhance communication and substantially increase its capacity to review at least 2,000 claims. But with nearly 11,000 claims waiting, it would take more than 5 years to get through them, especially when you consider the CICP has only processed 706 so far.
A third of the federal employees have been working from home. And that just doesn't work very well.
The budget request asks to hire 42 full-time employees and claims 34 positions were funded last year. But to date, the CICP has not answered our fundamental question. How many people are actually working?
You're asking the same questions that we ask in every agency up here. Isn't that crazy? They don't know how many people they employ.
Of the process cases, 684 were denied. Only 22 were eligible for compensation, and the average payout so far is $1,500. The stories say they have a box full of receipts and haven't even started to add them up.
His prescription last week was $600.
Out of pocket.
Out of pocket. That was out of pocket, up front. And you couldn't get it if you didn't have $600 up front.
The CICP has recently created an online portal to track claims. And while it may take years to get a response, people who feel they have been injured only have 1 year to file a claim.